Hello and welcome to yet another YouTube video. We are back inside of the Bullet app, which is one of, if not the best app for bullet journaling. This app evolves around the bullet journal method, and I've done a video about it before, but the reason why I am back inside of here to talk about this is because the founder and creator of the Bullet Journal app has now gone full-time ever since the start of the year. So last year we got 12 updates in total, and at some point there wasn't an update in 6 months. And this app has huge potential, so if it keeps developing, this can become a go-to application for a lot of people that want to bullet journal but do not like to write things down by hand, or they tend to lose their handwritten notes or whatever it is. This is a great option because it evolves around the same system as the bullet journal does. It has the dashes, the tasks, the events. So if you have read the bullet journal method, you are quite familiar with the terms inside of here. And now, until now this year, in the last 3 months, there have been 21 updates, which is really good. And there are a couple of things that now have been updated. So customizable and interactive iOS home screen widgets, which is a thing I know a lot of people love. We have a big infrastructure update. We have Markdown support, Google Apple login support, various design improvements and small features, and a bunch of bug fixes. And there is a roadmap here as well. So habits is coming if you want a place to track your habits. Filtering, sorting, and customization. Android home widget is coming as well, and exporting data is coming as well. So there are a lot of cool improvement coming to this application. What I like about this is that it has an inbox feature, which is a thing I love, because then we do not have to decide where something goes. We can just write it down and get back to it later. We have the same system as a bullet journal would have. We have tagging and lists, which are different ways of organizing. You can easily add something new by pressing the plus button. So something important, an image, a task, event, or tag. You can choose what you want to add inside of here. I like to just add dashes, and inside of these dashes you can also take notes inside of here. A sub entry is what it is called, but it is basically a way to have a note within a note. This is great for tasks. So if I wanted to add some details to the task, I could do that right here. I could add this to a list. I could edit the tags, edit the labels, and add images as well. So it has a lot of great features. And when it comes to pricing, it is quite cheap as well. It won't break the bank, to put it that way. I think it's $3.99 each month, which is a fairly cheap pricing. And we do also have the daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly views inside of here. You can sign into your account and get Cloud Sync as well. So this is similar to what a bullet journal would look like, with a weekly view, a monthly view, a daily view, and a yearly view. And we can archive things as well. So this is actually a quite basic, easy to use application for people who want to bullet journal. And why I would recommend this over something else is because the terms are familiar. In most note-taking or productivity apps, especially note-taking apps, you have to learn a lot of new terms, and there is a learning curve to a lot of them. Just to give you a couple of examples, so inside of Tana, everything is a node, and you have nodes within nodes, and in logsec there is syncing and learning how you can sync between devices. And for people who are in the space and are quite tech savvy, these things can be easy to learn. But for people who are not that into tech and people who do not spend all of their time like I do inside of different note-taking apps, this is a great option because it evolves around something that is familiar to a lot of people. And the bullet journal really is a familiar place to start. You might figure out that you need something more complex than this, but this is a great starting point, and it also has these journaling prompts, which is a plus because then you can have prompts to journal about, and I like to have 5 or 6 prompts. I mostly journal inside of a physical notebook. I prefer that. I do bullet journaling stuff also in a physical notebook. I do not like the idea of having an app for it, but I completely understand that some people might enjoy the app a lot better. As usual, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below and I will try to get to them as soon as I can. But this is a great application if you wanted to start bullet journaling digitally. So again, any questions, leave them down below and I will try to get to them as soon as I possibly can.